Okay, picture this. You walk into a room and bam, the smell hits you first sweat, stale beer, maybe even blood, and mold. Definitely mold.
Ugh. Yeah, sounds intense.
Totally. And it's packed, like a sardines packed. You can barely move. The noise is just this roar, people shouting, and somewhere a crackly megaphone, money's flying around.
Not your typical Friday night library session, then.
Not even close. This is the Circle. It's this underground fight scene right there at Eastern University, hidden in plain sight almost.
And that's what's immediately striking in the source material, isn't it? This, sensory overload. It just throws you right into this chaotic world, completely different from the usual campus vibe.
Exactly. And that's our focus for this deep dive. We're using these excerpts, this one narrative source, to really get inside this hidden subculture.
A world within a world.
Yeah. And our mission, really, is to see what happens when an outsider, our main character, Abby, gets dropped into this. And maybe more importantly, how our first impressions of the people there, they can be completely wrong.
It makes you think about ambition, identity, the paths people take, even on a college campus. Unexpected paths.
So, the Circle, run by this guy, Adam, and it's mobile, different secret basements around campus, keeps it underground.
Smart, keeps it hidden, and the atmosphere you describe.
Oh, it's raw. People screaming names, numbers, waving arms, cash everywhere. But Adam, he has rules, strict rules.
Like what?
Like, no touching the fighters, no helping them if they're down, no changing your bet once the fight starts, and definitely don't grab the ring.
If you break them.
You get roughed up and thrown out, pockets empty. He doesn't mess around. It's a harsh world.
And right into the middle of this walks Abby Abernathy.
Yes. And talk about contrast. She's wearing, get this, a pink cashmere cardigan and cultured pearls.
Wow, okay. Not exactly fighting at attire.
Not at all. The source says she feels like an old school teacher on a D-Day beach. Just completely, utterly out of her element.
You can feel her discomfort, can't you? That sense of being totally unprepared for what she's seeing.
Totally. And she's struggling inside. She told her friend, America, oh yeah, I can handle anything. But now, surrounded by like 50 drunk students baying for blood.
And hoping to make a quick buck.
Yeah. She feels this furious urge to cling to America, suddenly thinking, are we even going to get out of here unharmed?
Which begs the question, how does someone like Abby end up there? Pearls and all.
It's her best friend, America. Turns out America and this guy Shepley, who's the cousin of one of the fighters, they've been regulars.
Ah, okay. So America's the connection. Abby's sort of dragged along.
Pretty much. And tonight's the big one. Adam gets on the megaphone. First up, Merrick Young. He's the university's wrestling star. Gets some whistles, some jeers.
Okay.
But then, the main event, Travis Mad Dog Maddox. He's Shepley's cousin and roommate. And apparently, he's the guy. Easton's most dangerous competitor. Undefeated for 3 years since the Circle started.
Mad Dog. Quite the nickname. And he's only a sophomore.
Second year, yeah. And unbeatable. He walks in, bare-chested, looking, well, the source says, relaxed, detached almost, like it's just another Tuesday.
That's unnerving confidence, isn't it?
Right. And the fight, it's fast, brutal. Merrick tries something, Travis just shuts him down. A knee to the face, then bam, 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 series of hooks.
Oof. Sounds vicious.
It is. Merrick hits the floor.
Yeah.
And blood actually splashes onto Abby's cardigan.
Whoa. Talk about an initiation. Baptism by blood, literally.
Exactly. And the room goes quiet for like half a second, then just erupts. Money swapping hands, people either thrilled or disgusted.
And Abby, she saw it all.
Yeah, she pushed through the crowd, determined, even getting jostled around like a pinball. She wanted to see it, bloodstained and all.
That shows something, doesn't it? Maybe she's not just the delicate flower she looks like.
Maybe not. And then Travis, right after the fight, he sees her. He actually catches her, wipes the blood off her face with his towel. Gently.
Wait, really? After just knocking a guy out?
Yeah. And he calls her poulette, like little chick or something in French. Even says sorry about her sweater.
Huh. Okay, that immediately throws a wrench in the Mad Dog image, doesn't it?
Yeah.
A little glimpse of something else.
Definitely. So Travis Maddox, Mad Dog, known for being cool, confident, almost bored in the ring. Huge reputation.
Right, the source mentions girls basically throw themselves at him.
Yeah, and even the football players tease him, saying he actually had to, like, invite Abby to dinner first, which implies that's not his usual move.
Speaks volumes about his usual effects on people, yeah.
But here's where it gets really interesting, where our assumptions get flipped. You think, okay, underground fighter, probably not hitting the dean's list.
They might assume that, yeah. The stereotype.
His major, criminal law.
Get out, seriously. Criminal law.
Seriously. And according to Shepley, He's not just scraping by, he's a genius, assures in everything. Apparently, he already finished a history paper for Wednesday on Grant.
Wow. Okay. That's a twist. A genius studying the law while breaking it, essentially, by fighting underground. Fascinating contradiction.
And why fight? Well, he's got a partial scholarship, but the fighting. That covers the rest. Tuition, books, food. He calls it an easy way to make money. Better than, quote, serving coffee.
Pragmatic, I guess.
Oh.
Using his skills
Yeah.
to fund his education in law. The irony is pretty thick there.
So how does a genius law student become this unbeatable fighter? Well, you look at his background. His dad, an alcoholic, though sober now. And he has 4 older brothers.
Ah, the brothers.
Yeah.
Inherited the genes, it says.
Yep. Thomas, Taylor, Tyler, Trenton. And it was the brothers, especially Taylor and Tyler, who taught him how to fight when he was young.
So he grew up in that kind of environment. Fighting was maybe just normal, learned early.
Seems like it. He even mentions his youngest brother, Trenton, is the only one who can still land a solid punch on him.
Right.
And his mom died when he was 3. No memory of her.
Okay, so a tough upbringing, learned to handle himself. It starts to paint a more complex picture than just mad dog.
Right. And then there's his reaction to Abby. He's instantly hooked. Not by her looks necessarily, but by her rudeness, her refusal to be impressed.
That's interesting. He finds it refreshing, right? Because he's so used to the opposite reaction.
Exactly. Girls usually fall all over him, Abby. She couldn't care less about his reputation or his tattoos, and that's a challenge he's not used to.
It makes you wonder why that resistance is so compelling to him. It's not just ego, is it? It's like she forces him to see beyond his usual interactions. She's not playing the game.
Yeah, she's not playing any game. Which brings us to Abby herself. She's got her own layers, big time. That public image, the cashmere cardigan girl who's serious and focused.
Carefully crafted.
Very. She even tries to weaponize not being attractive when she has to go to his apartment. She deliberately messes up her hair, no makeup, wears baggy clothes and glasses.
Trying to look like a tuna, as she puts it. To disgust him or make him see her as just a friend.
Exactly. But of course, with Travis, that kind of backfires. It just makes her stand out more, probably. Makes her seem more real.
That authenticity, yeah. Especially compared to others who might be trying too hard to impress him. But why is she working so hard to project this image? And why is she at Eastern in the first place?
That's the core of it. Eastern University was her escape route, a new start. She needed total anonymity.
Somewhere nobody knew her.
Precisely. Somewhere she could walk around without hearing the whispers about her past. She wanted to get away from the looks, rumors, pity, and judgment back in Wichita, Kansas.
Okay, so there's definitely something she's running from. The source is a bit vague, but it mentions she in America had to take off from her parents.
Yeah, it hints at family trouble or some kind of past incident. And America just came along because she didn't want Abby to face this new start alone. Loyal friend.
That loyalty is important. But Abby's resistance to Travis, then, it's not just about playing hard to get. It sounds like it comes from a deeper place.
Oh, absolutely. She feels physically uncomfortable around him, like losing my bearings, but she's clear it's not a crush.
No butterflies. Just unease.
Yeah, or maybe something more potent. And she tells him straight up, I won't sleep with you.
Wow, blunt.
Totally. She says, I'm not one of the Barbie twins or one of your groupies. Your tattoos don't impress me, and neither does your kid charm or your forced indifference. She really lays it out.
She's drawing a very clear line in the sand, standing up for herself.
And she finishes with, I don't like the idea of being a done deal just because I have a vagina.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really reveals her core values. She refuses to be just another conquest. Her self-worth is paramount, and she's demanding he see her as a person, not an object. That's probably something Travis hasn't encountered much.
You think. So despite all this pushback, this friction, they start to form this weird connection.
Unconventional, for sure.
Travis keeps pushing, but playfully. He offers a deal. He won't hit on her if she just hangs out at the apartment.
And she agrees. Why?
She figures, okay, maybe this will just make him finally stop harassing her. So they have dinner, they talk, he agrees. Okay, friends.
But with a catch, right?
Always a catch with him, he adds. Unless you ask me to.
Huh. Cheeky.
Abby shoots back, that won't happen, so we can be friends. And Travis, he gives her that famous line, never say fountain, I will not drink your water.
Ooh, I like that.
But
It captures their whole dynamic perfectly. That constant push and pull, the challenge. He's definitely not giving up, even while agreeing to be friends.
not a chance. And right after that, he offers her a ride on his bike, his prized black Harley night rod, calls it the love of my life.
Okay, so he's testing her boundaries again, maybe. sharing something important to him?
Maybe. Abby's obviously nervous, like really nervous, but Travis is impatient, basically tells her to get on.
Right.
Is insane. He literally has to grab her wrists and pull them around his waist so she'll hold on, then just floors it, launching it into the night like a rocket.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Terrifying, but maybe exhilarating.
Both. She screams at him, "Are you crazy?" And he just laughs it off, teases her about sticking to the speed limits. On the highway, yes.
He's definitely reckless. But it's another one of those intense moments that kind of forces them together, isn't it? Shared danger, adrenaline.
Totally. And later, at a diner, Abby keeps pushing him, asking questions, making him talk about his past, his reasons for fighting. She doesn't let him off easy.
She's trying to understand him, maybe? Get past the mad dog facade.
Yeah, seems like it. And you see Travis get uncomfortable, especially when those football players show up and tease him about having to actually date Abby first.
Right. That underscores how unusual this whole interaction is for him.
Yeah.
It chips away at his usual reputation.
But when Travis maybe tries to probe into her past, why she chose Eastern, Abby shuts down, just says it's difficult to explain.
Interesting. So she demands honesty from him, but she's still guarding her own secrets very closely.
Exactly. So what we're seeing is, I mean, these two people seem like total opposites on the surface, right? The good girl and the bad boy fighter.
Classic archetypes.
But they connect. On this, like, deeper level, there's constant friction, yeah, but it almost feels like that friction burns away the superficial stuff. It leads to this weird, intense honesty between them.
It really does. The dynamic, it challenges both of them, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It pushes them out of their comfort zones, makes them reveal things about themselves, maybe even things they didn't realize. They're forging this bond that's way beyond just typical attraction.
It suggests that sometimes the strongest connections aren't built on easy agreement, but on that willingness to challenge and, be challenged in return.
Well said.
So we started this duck dive surrounded by the sweat and noise of an underground fight club at Eastern University. Pretty visceral.
Definitely landed us right in the middle of it.
And through Abby, the reluctant observer in pearls, and Travis, the unexpectedly complex mad dog, we've kind of peeled back layers. We've touched on identity, wanting to escape your past, needing anonymity.
Ambition, too, in Travis's case, however unconventional. And just how people find connection, real connection, in places you'd never expect.
Yeah. This journey into this hidden campus world, it really makes you think, doesn't it? About how quick we are to judge based on appearances, first impressions, stereotypes.
We judge the book by its cover all the time. Or, the person by their circumstances, their reputation, the clothes they wear.
Right. So the question to maybe leave you with is, what hidden worlds, what complex reasons, what surprising depths might you be missing in the people around you? Or maybe even, hidden inside yourself?